Hi folks. On the weekend, Joe Biden made his first visit to Vietnam. He was there to build American ties not just with Vietnam, but other Asian countries too. In a rambling speech, he said a stronger US-Vietnam deal was about global security, not containing China.
Really what this trip was about, it was less about containing China. I don't want to contain China. I just want to make sure we have a relationship with China that is on the up and up, squared away. Everybody knows what it's all about.
Except that this deal is about containing China, or why would he even be there? It's not the most controversial thing a politician has ever said, but it's a good starting point for a question I have this week, which is, why can't leaders just tell the truth? Why do they have to lie all the time? And I'm sure some viewers here will be quick to ask the same questions of the media, which is why there is such low public trust in it. Fake news goes the phrase, and many of those questions are worthy ones. Now more than ever, folks are sceptical of what's said in the media and what's said by elected officials. That's the difference, and it's often the case that media expose political lies. Lying seems to come naturally to our dear leaders of all political persuasions around the world. But why? And it's in the same category as dishonesty, deception, bending the truth to fit a narrative when agendas are at stake. Tell them, Bill.
I did not have sexual relations with that woman, Miss Lewinsky. I never told anybody to lie, not a single time, never. These allegations are false.
Now, to be fair to Bill, he wasn't the first American leader to get in front of the TV cameras and lie to the public. They didn't call Nixon Tricky Dicky for nothing.
People have got to know whether or not their president is a crook. Well, I'm not a crook.
But they all do it, every one of them. Even Barack Obama bent the truth.
If you like your doctor, you will be able to keep your doctor, period. If you like your health care plan, you will be able to keep your health care plan, period.
And the US isn't alone. Every leader from every country does it. However, very few leaders get called out by other leaders in the way French President Emmanuel Macron blasted our former Prime Minister Scott Morrison over a now cancelled submarine contract.
You have to be true and you have to behave in line and consistently with this value.
You think he lied to you?
I don't think. I know.
Former Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull then accused Scott Morrison of having a reputation of lying. Scott Morrison then said he's never lied, which is a lie. Turnbull has lied, and I'm sure Macron has lied too. I just don't know enough French. Donald Trump might be the king of lies, though. He famously made more than 30,000 false or misleading claims during the 4 years of his presidency, which is an average of about 20 a day. Much higher than the average for us ordinary folks, which is just 2 a day, apparently. The point, though, is what makes him do it. And surely it just can't be the George Costanza way of thinking, can it?
Jerry, just remember, it's not a lie if you believe it.
Maybe it is. I'm certain some politicians would take that approach. But according to Psychology Today, there are 6 reasons why politicians believe they can lie. Many politicians are narcissists. Politicians know their followers will believe them, even in the face of irrefutable evidence to the contrary. Rigged election? Anyone? People don't want to hear the truth. The internet never forgets. Information, true or not, now lives forever. There's cognitive biases. If a lie is told enough times, people will assume it's true. That's about the crux of it. What that list didn't include, though, is that politicians will lie to save their own skin. Forget about the electorate. John Edwards tried it on. Remember the former senator, vice presidential nominee and Democratic presidential hopeful who had an extramarital affair while his wife was battling terminal cancer?
That picture is absolutely you, and you are holding that baby.
The picture in the tabloid?
Yes.
I have no idea what that picture is.
But you've seen that picture, right?
I did see it, and I cannot make any sense out of it.
Edwards later confessed the baby was his, saying his time in high office led him to believe that he could do whatever he wanted. And that's a key point, power. And as we know, folks, some will do or say whatever it takes to hold on to it. But the next question, does anyone even care anymore? The answer must be no, because for the most part, we keep on electing them. As Roger Koopman recently observed, people like it. We are drawn to lies, he says. In the political world, lying works. How does the saying go? A lie travels halfway around the world before truth has put its pants on. But by accepting it then, what does that say about us? People are asked now to tell their own truth. As Oprah famously asked of Meghan Markle, what's your truth? What does that even mean? BS is what it is. Someone's truth can, of course, be a lie. My approach is, and I don't want to sound all preachy here, but just tell the truth, because it's easier to remember. Thanks for watching. To support this channel, please like, share and subscribe below. See you next week.